Hello, my dear students. It's teacher Osama from Al School, English department. In this video, we are going to revise the main topics of this week number 4, relative pronouns and adverb. First of all, I ask you to open your student's book, page 101. On this page, you'll see grammar, relative pronouns, which are who, which, that, and relative adverb, where. The first step, there are 3 sentences or examples. We're going to read them and I'm going to explain them. That's the man who or that was hanging from the roof. Number 2, that's the go-kart which or that my brother bought. Number 3, this is a beautiful park where people go relax and have a picnic. Relative pronouns. The relative pronouns who, which, and that. That means who and which. I can replace who, which. The relative pronouns introduce relative clauses and refer to the subject or the object of the main clause. When they refer to the object, they can be omitted. You can omit the object or the relative pronouns, You can omit them. The pronouns. I use who or that, the same meaning, when we talk about people. For examples, the man who, that, is driving that sports car is my uncle. The teacher is a man. And people, who or that I like the most is Mr. Ahmed. We can omit who or that here. We say, the teacher I like the most is Mr. Ahmed. Pronouns. Which or that. I use which or that when we talk about animals and things. For example, the bag which or that that is the desk. The bag which or that is on the desk is mine. The film which or that I saw last night was terrible. We can omit which or that here. The film I saw last night was terrible. Next, the relative adverb, where. The relative adverb where. The relative adverb where introduces relative clauses. It indicates place. So we use where to talk about places or when we talk about places. And it can never be replaced by that. So we can't use that instead of where. I use that only instead of which or who. Adverb. Where, I use it when we talk about place. For example, the place where I live is beautiful. These are explanations for relative pronouns or relative adverb. Now, after we've read these examples and I explained the explanation here. Which of these sentences here we use it for things, animals, and ideas? Is the first one when I use who or that, the second one which or that, or the third one where? The answer is number 2, which or that. Use it for things, animals, and ideas. Which of these sentences indicates four places? The first one or the third one? Is it the man who or a beautiful park where? Yes, exactly, number 3. And the last one, we use it for people. The man who. Excellent. Let's go to the other page. Complete the sentences using who, which, or where. We never use that in this activity. Salim Ahmed is the man. This is a person, Salim Ahmed is the man. Space won the competition. What is the relative pronoun or relative adverb we use in this space? The man. Yes, excellent. Who? Monkeys are animals. Animals and things and ideas. I use who or which or where. Yes, which. That's the student. The student. So, student is a girl and a boy. So, student is people. I invited to my house. What is the suitable relative pronouns here? Who or which? Yes, excellent. Who? The city I live is very big. The city, the place. Where? Excellent. Those are the trainers. Trainers. I want to buy. Trainers means shoes. Sport shoes. Yes, which? That's the man. The man. Here is a man. The man. People. Used to be a bungee jumping instructor. Yes, who? That's the museum. You can see many famous painting. Is it who, which, or where? That's the museum. You can see many famous paintings. The place where you can see many places. Yes, excellent. Where? Where? Now, my dear students, these are some ideas and information about the relative pronouns and adverbs. They may help you when you try or when you start answering the weekly quiz or the weekly assignment. Please watch the videos again, all the videos of this week, when you start answering the assignment, the weekly assignment. Please don't choose the answers without reading. Don't choose the answers without revising the topics. Thank you very much, my dear students, and I hope to see you soon, inshallah, and best wishes for all. Thank you very much.